Alright, hey everyone. We're back. We're back. Hang on. Back. We're back. I'm in your face now. Anyway, no, I ain't got time to do it, mess around. We're doing the, it's called the Make It Rain quest line. So let's do it. Ow. As I live and breathe. Is that Ronald? What a pleasant surprise. You're the reporter, right? Kippa? Yes. Kippa Jakra. At your service, or rather, at the Raven's service, I suppose. I never had a chance to thank you properly for before. The article I wrote with your help drew eyes from across the realm and beyond to our tabloid. It was the highlight of my already illustrious career, and I'm overjoyed to see you again. Actually, I'm in need of help to write my latest piece, and since fortune has placed you before me, I wonder if you wouldn't lend me a hand. Sure. Your contribution shall be most appreciated, I'm sure. Now then, the matter at hand is this invitation, which was sent to the Raven offices from the Gold Saucer. We've been asked to write a piece on the festivities currently underway at the establishment. Naturally, as the Raven's most senior reporter, I was chosen for this privileged task. I carry the reputation of my publication on my shoulders, and there's no shame in recruiting an assistant or two with whom to share the weight. I need someone with keen skill, observation, and dazzling insight. Judging by our previous adventures, there is none more suited to this task than you, dear Ronald. So how about it? Can I count on you? Very good. Well then, let's depart to the Gold Saucer at once. The invitation states that a member of the staff awaits our arrival at Entrance Square. I still have to do dedicated tool, but I might do that later on. Because the way that's designed is, oh man. Where is the, okay, no. The way that's designed is we have to do a lot of digging. Like I said, 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks before the patch. Whatever's going on, I'll be jumping back on to go full force. So anyway, the whatchamacallit is happening, if you're wondering. Uh-oh. Aww. Oops. You can get 3 of these. For those wondering. Okay, closer. I didn't get anything out of that. There you are, adventurer. Let's not keep our host waiting. You must be from the Raven. Allow me to welcome you personally to the Gold Saucer. I did not expect to see you there, Mistress Stoppable. You are always welcome as our honored guest. Yay. An honored guest, is it? It seems I picked the right adventurer for the job. Mr. Stoppable is helping you? Well, I must say, this gives the Raven a significant advantage. With your arrival, all of our guests are present. Now if I could have but a moment of your time. What's going on? Illustrious reporters of Eurasia, I welcome you one and all to the Gold Saucer. My name is Oliver. And I have the distinct pleasure of serving as an attendant here. As you are well aware, we are currently holding our most fabulous event of the year, the Make It Rain campaign. During its duration, guests may receive up to 50% more MGP, a currency which can be exchanged within these gilded walls for a bevy of fantastic goods. People of all stripes pour into the Gold Saucer during this event, eager to take their place. Take their piece of the generous bounty we offer. However, some individuals have yet to grace us with their patronage. Which is why we have invited the most esteemed reporters in the realm to partake in our festivities and prepare sizable compensation for your rezoning altar calls. Ooh. Of course, a simple tour would hardly suffice to satisfy such curious minds as yours. So we've taken the liberty of preparing a little diversion for the occasion. Oh God! Behold this masterful mammoth, made in the precise likeness of Godbert Mandeville. We have hidden 4 throughout the Gold Saucer, 1 in each section, excluding Chocobo Square. Use your keen reporter's sense to seek them out, and to the one who finds the most mammoths. We shall reward an exclusive interview with the man himself, President Godbert Mandeville of Mandeville and Mandeville, famed goldsmith and proprietor of dreams. No paper has ever succeeded in securing a personal interview with Godbert Mandeville. Can you believe our luck? He's right. An interview with Godbert Mandeville will draw more eyes to the Raven than news of another calamity. This isn't a competition to be taken lightly. The reward is worthwhile, to be sure, but both Master Thorough and I have come here alone, while the Raven seems to have sent 2 reporters? Oh no, one of us. I propose that the Harbor Herald and the Mithril join forces. That would even the odds enough, methinks. I have no objection to that. To the winners go Mandeville's secrets. To the losers, painful ignorance. Pitiful ignorance. Let's keep our eyes well peeled, adventurer. Then let us make an addendum to the rules. In the case both teams find the same number of mammoths, the swiftest to return will be judged the victor. Now, let the mammoth hunt begin. Search every corner of our establishment, and may you find the bounties you seek. So I'm guessing no one really ever had a conversation with Godbert ever. Like a real interview. I have a feeling if there are 4 wind-up Godberts hidden out there, we should each search for 2. You take Wonder Square and Round Square, and I'll cover the remaining 2 sections, an equal division of labor. Do you even know this place? If anything happens, we can stay in touch via this link's peril. Now, let's find those mammoths and win that interview. Oh, that's a nice outfit. Who's that? Oh, that's the autumn veil? Really? Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. No, write that down. Sorry. I know, but... Not the name, people. Not the name. The name of the armor. Run away! My menu. Okay. If it's, I just gotta remember to go to Automobile later to get that. I'll talk to my FC leader about that outfit because that was a nice. That's a nice truck. Wind up grabber. Oh, it is. You found a wind up grabber. What are you doing up there, buddy? Bad news, adventurer. It seems I wasn't quick enough to find the mammoth in Entrance Square. Please tell me you're faring better than I. Yeah, we're still in the running. I'll make haste to event. Lead in finding your final mammoth. Oh no, don't tell me this is a timed battle. That I'm wasting time. Nah, they wouldn't do that. Okay. Okay. What's the event right now? Cliffhanger. What if I took a little side trip? I don't think I've ever done any of the events here, like, or at least shown them off. Like, yeah, let's just climb up and don't get blown off the trail. Oh God! Get off the platform! Get off the platform! Oh no! Tournament. It's currently in session. I have to do that sometime. Woo! We did it. There we go. Can I do it again? No. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever shown off any of the like any of the stuff here. Like any of the games or anything like that. I'm gonna have to do a long session of that. You found a wind-up gopher. I ate it. This time I found the mammoth in New Pet Square. That means we have 3. You found yours too? That it's settled. That interview is mine. Oh, it's ours, of course. Now it's yours. We must restore our victory to Oliver and Avon. See you at the entrance square. Where are we? Entrance square parts. Yeah, one day. Hey! Welcome back, mistress. One has informed me that you were able to find 2 mammoths. Yep. Excuse me. Indeed, exactly 2 likenesses. The final results are as follows. 3 mammoths found by the reporter of the Raven, and 1 mammoth by the reporters of the Mythical Eye and the Herald. which means the Raven shall be rewarded with an exclusive interview with Lord Manderville. Congratulations to you both. I'm glad they clapped. Once you have successfully prepared yourselves, please speak to me and I shall summon him forthwith. Yeah, once this one's done, that'll be the end of it. I trust you are ready for the interview. You should call upon Lord Manderville, so please wait here while I fill his arrival. Okay? As for the Herald of Mythful, I ask that you follow me. While none are as knowledgeable as Lord Manderville, our staff shall do their utmost to guide you upon an educational and I dare say entertaining journey of this gold saucer. Yeah. So, we gotta do an interview, and they get to have fun. Who's the real victor in this whole ordeal in the end? Oh, apologies for the wait. I take it you're the eagle-eyed reporter from the Raven? Accompanied by none other than my old friend Ronald, I see. You haven't decided to doff the mantle of adventurer with a reporter's quill and ink, have you? Oh no. We're still doing Lord Manderville. 'Tis a pleasure to make your personal acquaintance. My name is Kippa Duhaka of the Raven, and I have the honor of penning this exclusive interview with your esteemed personage. This adventurer was kind enough to assist me on this project, so please consider her a temporary member of our staff. Very good, very good. I am overjoyed to host you both at my darling gold saucer. Naturally, I expect some initial awkwardness as I become accustomed to the process, but I should do my utmost to bear both body and soul to your inquiries. Ask away. Well, the first question you should always ask is, are you okay? Your candor is much appreciated, Lord Merivale. Now then, perhaps you might share with us some exclusive details regarding the gold saucer's creation. Oh yeah, how did you build this place? Because it just, I think people say it just popped up one day and it was like, what? Oh, a simple question. I thought you might ask me to divulge the secret of my family's peerless beauty, which has been carefully guarded for generations. Yes, well, I tend to get there in time, of course, but the objective of my article is to convey the charm of your establishment to my readers. And where better to start than with the tale of its inception. Only a reporter most masterful looks past the beauty of a man to the beauty of what he has wrought. How delightful indeed. Allow me to give you the grand tour while answering your question with pomp and circumstance. Let us head for the Aetheryte Plaza, which rests in the heart of the gold saucer. From there I shall guide you and show you why Miles Vanderville's ingenuity knows no equal. Jeez, I cannot read. That's because I read 5.5 hours of text and stuff while playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest non-stop. Yeah. It's probably going to be up before this, but I played through, but during the recording of this last night, I played Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, getting all the retro achievements, going 5.5 hours straight, non-stop. Like, I was able to speed the game up. That's why it's 5.5 hours of 100%ing the game and getting all the achievements. But jeez, I was dead tired apparently because I slept all that night and then and all morning. Like, some of the following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending. Okay. Begin the tour. Allow me to welcome you anew to the Gold Saucer. I, Godbert Mandeville, am at your complete disposal. Simply tell me where you wish to go, and you shall have my personal escort. Well, let's start with the entrance. Welcome to the entrance. 5 years after the seventh umbral calamity ravaged Erosia, the Gold Saucer rode from the sands of Oda, serving as a beacon for all in the realm who sought leisure and diversion. For the calamity had dealt the city-states a grievous blow, and each and every citizen had worked tirelessly to see their homes healed. I built the Gold Saucer to be a place where the Burlagard could forget their worries for a time and remember the feeling of a smile upon their faces. A noble purpose to be sure, especially considering the amount of your own wealth you poured into reconstruction efforts. To build a legendary monument of recreation during such trying times must have been a challenge, considering the resources and manpower necessary for such an undertaking. But that is exactly why it had to be done. To give work to hands robbed of purpose by disaster, and thereby construct the backbone of a thriving economy. I owe a great debt to each and every person under my employ, and it was only by their hard work and diligence that the Gold Saucer was able to aid Erosia in their time of need. As the cactus weathers hot desert climes, so too did my workers preserve with indefatigable, indefatigable, I don't, indefatigable spirit. For this reason, I chose the Saber Tender as our mascot, with the appellation Senior. Oh, Senor, as a sign of respect for their contributions. All of that being said, the Gold Saucer is no charity. Quite the opposite effect, as operations of this magnitude would soon shrivel in the sun without the steady flow of profit. There is much more I could say on the matter, but alas, we only have so much time. Let us return to Etherai, and perhaps consider a change of scenery. We're gonna take. See, you could skip the rest, but yeah. Round Square, yes, so famous for, I guess, of course, Mount Kor soars majestic over its domain. Have you ever seen it? Seen its like before? I wager you haven't. For this peak, the countless visitors climb and descend daily as a construction of my imagination. Do you know what inspired me? Inspired? This was fashioned based on a model? That it was, but I'm not surprised. The name wouldn't be familiar. Mount Corel appears in a classic tale I used to enjoy immensely as a young lad. As a mountain that fed a booming mining industry, you could see how it would inspire the liberal use of explosives for this attraction. We produce our bombs from goblin artisans, thereby extending a unique commercial... Commercial? No, it is commercial. Opportunity to merchants who might otherwise be shunned or feared by others. Jeez, I cannot. Naturally, we needed to ensure the explosives would create a thrilling spectacle without risk of injury. Of course. I myself spent many a day testing the efficiency of a variety of blasting powders upon my person. Oh, to be so young again. Yeah, he blew himself up. Alas, although I could expound upon this topic for moons. I'm sure your readers wish for an article as varied as the Sorcerer's House. So let us return to the third class and consider what we might go for next. Yeah. I don't know if you could climb that. I don't think I've done an event there that results in just climbing that. This is where you go to do slices right and when the wind blows. Oh, as the name implies, here is where we hold our grandest events. At present, Masters Typhoon and Yojimbo perform the radically scheduled show to the delight of all and sundry. Ah, yes, speaking of this Master Typhoon, I heard tell that he's a terrifying monster whose sneezes are powerful enough to send someone flying off their feet. Pardon my directness, but does this not pose a danger to your guests? Danger? Why, no, none at all. You could rest assured that behind Master Typhoon's frightening countenance lies the kind heart of a model employee who cares deeply for the safety of our guests. I remember the day we met fondly. Master Typhoon had been ushered into our realm due to an attempt by the Thaumaturge's Guild to summon Void Scent, and after a journey full of twists and turns that yielded him no means to return from whence he came, he decided to seek gainful employment. Once I heard of his story, I knew he would be perfect as one of our attractions. After the rescue job interviews, I hired him on the spot. Albeit, he did get off to a sticky start, unleashing sneeze upon mighty sneeze in alarming succession. However, once I realized he meant only to offer up from that day's blistering heat, I thanked him for his kindness, and he had been amendable to constructive criticism ever since. Of course, you know quite well how refreshing his thesis can be. The tales of your bout with him and Master Ultros are still told to this day. Oh, were I there to witness it myself? Oh yeah, okay, so I guess if you've done the storyline for the Mandeville story, if you've done Hildebrand's story, at least the Realm Reborn one, he will acknowledge that you fought against Ultras and stuff, and the Colosseum Neckbreed. I think that's what it is. It was in the Colosseum, in Old where I think it was in Old It might have been somewhere else. Now, as much as I'd like to regale you further, I fear I'm on the edge of rambling. Let us conclude our prayer and return to the Aetheryte class. See, that's the weird part, though. He doesn't explain about Yojimbo. Well, how is he here? Yojimbo is supposed to be Gilgamesh, dressed up to hide himself. But there might actually be a true and real Yojimbo as well that works at the Gold Saucer. Wonder Square was envisioned as a place where our patrons could kick up their feet and take in the wondrous scenery rearranged for them. The second floor is equipped with a cocktail lounge, which offers the realm's finest libations. Libations? What is these words? From what I've heard, this area is among the most popular. Is it true that you even offer games hailing from the Far East? Ah, Mahjong. Oh, just so. Our Domain Mahjong has received great acclaim since its introduction here. There's nothing quite like it in all the realm. Say what you want about Mahjong, but there are a lot of people that actually play it. They know how to play, and that's some people make characters just so they can play Mahjong. It was brought to my attention by an employee who spent time in the Far East. There, it is played as simple recreation, as a display of hospitality, or in fierce competition amongst common folk and nobility alike. Thus, it brings me great joy that people can come here to enrich themselves with games from distant lands. I only hope that we can introduce even more games from places far and wide to the people of Rosetta. Are we foreshadowing? Are we trying to say we're going to get more games in 7.0? But there's still so much to see. Perhaps we should return to the other. Well, there's nothing else except for the Chocobo area, but not many people go there too. Well, I've seen enough. I've seen. Okay, I think that's it. That's it, we got all we need. Yes, I believe more than enough information to write several articles. It's been very long since I've spoken of my beloved Gold Saucer at such length. I do hope my ramblings do not bore you. Far from it, Lord Mandeville. I quite enjoyed your anecdotes. Anecdotes, as I'm sure will each and every one of the Raven's readers. I'm delighted to hear it. We built the Gold Saucer to revitalize commerce, rekindle the spark of joy in people's lives. Laughter and smiles are as much as a lifeblood as food and shelter. This place serves to fulfill that all too elusive need. Not only for our patrons, but for our workers who tirelessly keep the Gold Saucer operating smoothly. My greatest hope is for their happiness. See, a beacon of joy, guiding people to the smiles they've forgotten. Believe I can use that. Thank you for everything, Lord Vanderbilt. This interview gave me all I need for a phenomenal article. Oh, it was entirely my pleasure. May your pen burst forth inspiration as do the clouds with rain, or as the gold saucer does with MGP. Do be sure to speak with Oliver on your way out. He has something prepared that I believe will bring a smile to your face. So I noticed the difference between FF14s. Oh, hang on. Like gold itself, the ideals which guide this establishment are immutable. I invite the both of you to return whensoever you please. So yeah, the difference between FF7's Gold Saucer and 14's Saucer, at least lore-wise, is this was created, 14's was created by Mandeville for happiness. The one in 14, the one in 7 was created by greed and, with greed and such. Greed and profit. But most of all, it's got a darker secret, like under the Gold Saucer in FF7 is a village that the Gold Saucer apparently was built on top of. That the only way to get out of the village is to do chocobo racing if you want to escape. And it's like the worst place ever. And it's also, if I'm right, it's also, I think, where Barrett came from. It's been a while. Like, that kind of, the information for that is like, it's been a while. But yeah, the 14 version of Gold Saucer is much better than the 7 one. If you want to go through lore and stuff. It has no dark. It has no dark history. It's just one guy that just wanted to create happiness. Welcome back. Allow me to thank you once again for answering our invitation. The pleasure was all mine. It was an honor to hear such first-hand accounts from the Gold Saucer's founder. I see now that this amusement center was designed with much care for the people it serves. And in fact, I'm thinking of entitling my article "The Gold Saucer, where hearts of gold reign." I hope it will convince more people to come and visit them for themselves, and perhaps take with them a heart full of merit. Of course, I haven't forgotten about you, Venture. I shall make sure to credit you in my article front and center. Before you depart, allow me to present you with a small token of our appreciation. Our event will be underway for some time yet, so we hope you continue to enjoy all the Gold Saucer has to offer. Yeah. So yeah. Alright, normally I would just stop here after the quest is done, but I'm gonna mess around. Because like I said, the one thing we've never done mainly, it's just, I've never really done a video where I explore the Gold Saucer, and I think now's the good time to do that. What is the, oh, did we miss the event happening? I guess so. One thing, you can be sure of, if you run over here, oh, what's going on in here? Yeah, if you go to the gatekeeper, you can actually move. Our next scheduled event is Leap 340. Oh, okay, so Leap of Faith. I don't like Leap of Faith. Their stuff is, yeah. But to make it long story short, the Make It Rain event is designed to where MGP is 50 to 60% more. Okay, so what it is like, if you get 1,000, then if you get 1,000 MGP, you'll get like 60% of that on top of it. So it'll be like 1,600 and stuff. Kind of like what was happening with the cat pot, because the cat pot I was getting there it is. See, 60%. Actually, it is 50, but yeah, my FC has activated the MGP, which adds another 10% on top of it. So, the event does 50%, and if your FC activates the jackpot free company action, then it'll be 60%, which can be very helpful to do things. So yeah. Can I still do the tournament? If I understand the tournament, it's a shade over weapon. The tournament might be fitting for you. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. So it's every 2 hours. Draft in reverse. Lower number flips higher numbers. Okay. So they warn you what... Okay, they warn you what the... What is the draft? I've noticed that as well. What's draft? Decks must be built from a selection of randomly generated cards. Interesting. I really don't understand what this means. It's so weird because they got 20 wins out of 20 matches. Yet somehow they are not... Yeah, they got perfect score, and yet somehow they are lower. Like I said, I don't really get it. So yeah. It's been a long time since honestly, it's been a while since I hung out in the Gold Saucer, really. Just, maybe I could just do a nice, long... I want to kind of do a long video of just 10 or like 12 hours or 24 hours of just Gold Saucer. Or split it up into increments of like 3 or 4 hours. Maybe even, yeah, about 8 hours. That's the Warhammer. That's last here, I think. There's my FC leader. That's her fiance on the up there. Kind of forgotten that he's... Yep, she saw me. To the camera. To the camera. Hey. That's harder to read. Alright, I think that's gonna end it here. Yeah. I'm gonna go suffer in Gold Saucer a bit and then probably get on my all. Till next time, everyone.